Hello everybody! It's me, Dr. Jay-Z here, and today is something a little bit different, okay? A little bit special. You're seeing this metallic water droplet in front of you, set, in a foreground of a campus environment. Okay, I'm going to turn one round. You're going to see some people. Right, everybody saw that? There is a map in front of you. Okay, we have another thing. I believe that is a recycle bin, okay? And yes, okay, we do have some people walking along this Broadway. Okay, I'm going to show everybody what this water droplet is. And of course, I'm going to review the location, right? So we are here at Republic Polytechnic here in Singapore, and now I'm walking toward the food court. So because of the fact that the time is getting to 6 p.m, a lot of the shops here are closed. Right here, a lot of the shops here are closed, okay? So but I'm going to bring everybody to some place that is interesting, all right? Okay, I'm walking toward the entrance to the main atrium. Okay, look at this, how crowded and boisterous the environment is. Look at all these people. Look at all of them. Wow. Okay, and then we have this gigantic screen. I want to see. Everybody say no to drugs, okay? Say no to drugs. Okay, I'm going to show everybody the road signs. I know it's a bit noisy, right? So you're hearing a lot of people speaking Malay, right? Because all Malay students, I think they just finished their classes. Okay, so these are all the signs, right? And then pointing to the left is the College of Engineering. I'm not so sure if everybody can see it. It's a bit dark, I know. So let me just go up. Okay, this is the College of Engineering. Okay, but okay, let me just go up. Okay, go to the sign. Yeah, this is really late afternoon, everybody. Okay, so we don't really have a lot of people here, which is good. Which is good, right? School of Engineering, okay, which is also, I mean, one of the best schools here for any polytechnics in Singapore, right? Because our polytechnics are vocational institutes, so engineering is always the mainstay. Okay, let me just go further. So this is a study area, okay, very, very nice. And then we have something that, what is this? Okay, this is the AED, okay, defibrillator. Okay, it can bring your heart back to life. Oops, sorry. Yeah, so this is very, very quiet. Today is very, very quiet. And right in front of you, you will see another sign. Yeah, so that is the School of Applied Science. Okay, let me just go back. Very quiet here. I think everybody's on their way back home. Okay, let me just go out toward the sunshine. Heading toward the light. Alright. Where is the door? The door is here. So push it. Alright, so okay, we're back. Okay, sunshine spot, alright. Alright, nothing very interesting here. Okay. Apart from the fact that we have a lot of bicycles, okay, you can grab one. They're out for rent, okay, they're out for rent. You still have to pay, alright? That's like a lot of places in Europe and US. Okay, it's like that. It's becoming very trendy to rent a bike. Okay, so this is Republic Polytechnic, alright, of the campus map. You guys can take a snapshot. You guys can find this thing online, alright? So I'm somewhere in the south. Okay. Alright, let me just go to another place. I think we can... Yes, we can go here. I don't think the door is locked. No, it's not, right? So this is really like woodlands. A pretty much woody area. Okay, no aircon. Well, you can see the sky. Okay. I think the trees here are trimmed. Yeah. Not very big, but you guys get the picture. It's like a mini atrium here, open door atrium. Okay, everybody can see this. Very nice. Okay. So now I'm going to go up to the second floor, so that we get to see more sunshine. We get to see a view from the top. Okay. I'm going to stop talking. So everybody can see the sign, School of Engineering. Yeah. We're walking out. Alright, here we are. It's very clean, okay? This place is sparkling clean. Sparkling clean, okay? It is so clean that, yeah, I think I would seriously cry if I were to dirty the floor. Right, everybody can see all the signs, right? Business, yeah. Okay, we're going to head to another door. We're going to go up the stairs. Okay, so this is automatic door. Fantastic. Okay, yeah. So once you step on it, yeah, we have acceleration, alright? So let's go up. I'm not so sure if all of you can see the motion. Oh, maybe, yeah, it's very slow. Okay. Let me just increase the zoom. Yeah. Okay, you guys can see it, cool. Alright, zoom again. Yeah, slowly but surely. Okay, what is on the other side? Slowly but surely. Okay. Alright, it's getting a little bit hazy because, yeah, we're seeing glazed glass. Okay, but here we are. So once you see W2 building, of course you walk toward it, and then when you turn to the right, you'll see, wow, we have so many buildings in front of us. Okay, so many buildings. This is essentially when you head north. Okay, let's just go up a little bit. All right. Okay, but before that, let's look at the skyline. All right, yeah. Okay, just some concrete blocks. Okay, so W2 is here. We're right here. This is another school. Okay, W2, I believe. Oh, is it still engineering? Oh, I think it's still engineering. Okay, but anyway, we're here in this very lovely grass field. Okay, again, I mean, we are having this open air outdoor atrium. Okay, very nice. You know, it's just so bright. It's so airy. Okay, so here's one atrium. Okay, 360-degree for everybody. So nice, okay? And then you can basically sit there and just stare at the building right in front of you. Okay, I'm not going to do that, okay? You guys can do that when you come here. But now I'm going backward, okay? In front of me, I'm going to the other grass field and going to give everybody a broader perspective. Okay, so heading there, I'm going to stop talking for a while. Ooh, lovely day, yeah. Lovely day, yeah. Okay, I love the trees here, okay? At least they didn't really trim all the branches. Oh no, maybe for this one, right? This tree is not really growing well. Poor thing. Okay, so this is another food court. Everybody can see this? Yeah, okay, I will enter this place and then we'll find another spot, alright? So this is E3. So what is the E3 building? Does it... I think it doesn't really stand for engineering, okay, but it stands for something else, alright? Okay, look at this. These are all the buildings. Very nice. Very nice, okay? Yeah. I mean, it's pretty futuristic, I would say. I mean, this is a lot of modern buildings here in Singapore. They're a little bit like this. Yeah. I mean, very techy. Yeah. So for those of you who went to MIT and Georgia Tech, okay, Georgia Tech was where I came from, where I got my PhD. Right? For those of you who already knew, yeah, the buildings, the latest buildings at Georgia Tech look something like this as well. All right. It's just that the coloration is not the same. All right. Okay, let me just bring everybody to the food court. Oh, today is closed, but I want to let everybody see how it looks like. Okay, the spatial layout, and then we'll call it a day. All right. Is it still open? We have a door. Yeah. Okay, so today, yeah, the premises are really pretty much closed. Okay. F&B, right? Echo F&B. Okay, so I'm going down to where we start. And then, yeah, so as I'm doing so, right, I want everybody to kind of form a spatial cognitive map as much as you're able to do so, right? Form a 3D mental map of all these places I've been to, and if possible, draw it out on paper. Okay? Challenge yourself, right? I think I can do this thing, but not so well, right? Not so well. Yeah. Try to draw a 2D layout. I'm going the long winded way, okay? But I hope that everybody understands. There's a shortcut, right? If I go here, this is a shortcut. But anyway, I'm just heading toward W2, okay? Alright, here we are. Oh, the potted plants, I didn't show everybody, right? So pretty nice, yeah. So yeah, I mean, in most of our campuses here in Singapore, we have a lot of such plants. It's just that this time they're outdoors. Usually we keep them indoors. Okay? Yeah, too many buildings here in Singapore, so it's not so easy to see the bright blue sky. But anyway, we're only on the second floor, okay, everybody? We're only on the second floor, so it's perfectly understandable, right? Okay, yeah. I don't think there's anything to see over there, okay? So let us go down, back to where we start, okay? Okay, you can see, right? You can see the elevator going down, right? I'm not moving. Okay, the elevator is moving. The treadmills of the elevator are moving. Okay. Slowly, slowly, we're getting there. We are getting there. Okay, let me just turn it to 1. Okay, cool. Alright, prop it up 90 degrees. Okay, the door opens, it's automatic. Yeah, so this is actually the pathway to the north, okay? If you're from other schools besides engineering, if you're from business, this is where you go, alright? So there's a lot of places. Okay, look at this. Look at this. Everybody can see this? Okay? Center for Foundational Studies. Yeah. Then the library is here. The library is here, okay? Okay. So this is where I came from. This is the food court, okay? Nothing interesting, okay, for now, okay? I don't want to show, there's no food for now, alright? So look at the screen right now. Okay, all the advertisements, yeah. Typical Singapore, alright? Yeah, but this one, I don't think you guys saw it. We have a bit teddy bear. What is it made of? Okay, I just want to show everybody. Okay, people made this thing manually, okay, by hand. Okay, from cardboard. Okay, everybody can see this. I just want to show, okay. And then there's fasteners. Okay, fasteners. Okay, look at all these plastic rings. Okay, people actually make it from cardboard, recyclable materials. Okay, our students made all this. Okay, let's go out. And voila! The water droplet! Yeah! And look at this roundish disc-like structure. Alright, in the background, okay? So I hope everybody enjoyed today's campus visit. Today, yeah, I'm just happening to have a visit here, okay? And well, if you're in Singapore, please come here and visit. Okay, Woodlands is somewhere in the north. Okay, I mean in Singapore, most of our residential areas they look the same. Okay, but the people are different. Okay, there's a slight differences in the demographics. Okay, but the buildings overall, everywhere you go, they're clean, they're fresh. Always a nice experience. Okay, with that being said, okay, stay tuned for more. Be sure to like, watch, and subscribe. I'll see everybody happy and healthy in the next recording.